Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Tiffany. I do powerlifting voiceovers. So we're going to talk about the power of the mind. My coach and Jacob and I have been talking a lot about the power of your mind and how you can use that to your advantage in life. And so especially with these deadlifts, for example, I was trying to PR today and I was not super I'm also kind of scared when I do it. I'm scared if the weight's not going to come up. But the key for me is just to not know what the weight is. So you can see here. To 275 with 5 kilos.
285?
Well, I don't want to think about the weight though.
You don't want to what?
I don't want to think about the weight.
Oh, you don't want to? Oh, my bad. Just pull it. It's like 225.
And so, with this weight, it just kind of came up easily. But whenever I do have a pull that I'm really scared of or any lift I'm scared of because it's heavy, I always visualize myself executing the lift properly. You'll see me sit there, look at the weight, imagine me, Tiffany, going to that weight and pulling it successfully. And this is what I did before this PR.
Remember how much it was?
How much was it?
330?
Oh shit! Oh my god! So I was really happy with the PR, and it really does work because I was watching these two female IPF competitors, and one of them, she was lifting 400 or 500 pounds. And the second attempt, she failed it, I think. And then the third attempt, she literally ripped that shit off the ground. And it's not like she gained a bunch of strength within a couple minutes, right? I believe that she did say things to herself and really hyped her mental game up and told herself that she could lift the weight, and she did. And I think the main thing about believing and manifestation and the power of the brain is really truly to believe what you say. So if you say oh, I'm confident, I'm beautiful, I'm strong, if you don't believe it, it's not going to work. And so whenever I heard this sort of self-affirmation kind of thing a couple years ago, I did it. I put post-it notes around my house and I would say it every single morning, but I never believed it. But I think the reason why I believe it now is because lifting really challenged that for me. I think everybody should get into lifting just because, powerlifting, you lift crazy ass shit. I mean, maybe not me necessarily. I mean, I'm pretty strong, but not strong as other people. But I do lift some heavy ass weight. And so a lot of it is your strength in your mind. And if you're able to control that and really believe in how strong you are, then you'll successfully do the lift. I think powerlifting is very at least half a mental game, if anything. I know that Calgary Barbell, I think Bryce, he does it before he does his competitions. And I do this too. Recently I've been telling myself hey, I've been telling myself I'm a world champion. I'm a world champion deadlifter, I'm a world champion bencher and squatter. And because I believe this, or I believe that I will be this person one day, I do the things accordingly. I take action because I believe it, right? If your brain is oh wait, I'm an athlete, I shouldn't be laying in bed and not, eating properly and not sleeping properly. Your brain's gonna do it because your brain believes it. And so I feel it also takes time. For me, I do affirmations every single morning, telling myself I am beautiful, the universe is in abundance, I attract good men, I attract money, shit like that. And obviously, I think the thing is, you can't rush it. You can't be oh, I hope I'll get a 300-pound bench or something. You're where the fuck is it? You're going to have to believe it, and it takes time. And that's one thing about it. And it also applies with finding a good partner. You can't just be when the fuck is he gonna come? When the fuck is she gonna come? You gotta be patient. You gotta work on yourself and stuff like that. And so that's why I'm very cautious of the words that I tell myself and the thoughts that I tell myself. Whenever I catch myself being Tiffany, you're so weak, I'm shit, wait, no, I take that back. I am strong. And so even if we take it as a joke, oh, I can't do this, I can't get through this school, I can't go through this test, this quarter is so hard on my academics. If you say that, I think subconsciously your brain's gonna believe it. But if you tell yourself, I'm an A+ student, I'm an athlete, your brain's gonna believe it. If you believe it, and you're going to follow actions accordingly. And so, yeah, I just really believe in the power of manifestation and the power of your mind, because if you focus on one thing, if you focus on the good in your life, you're gonna you know, your brain's automatically going to think that. If you think like you have an abundance of things, you're going to focus on that. If you think you have a lack of things, a lack of money, a lack of friends, your mind is automatically going to think of the lack. And so I think in order to have more of something, you got to think that it's out there. Like if you want more money, you're going to have to think that there's an abundant money for every single person. If you want love, there's an abundant amount of love, an abundant amount of friends. So I hope that makes sense. And thank you guys so much for watching to the end of the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.